I always thought love was simple. 5 years together, I used to say, what could ever break us? Emily would smile and reply, nothing ever will. I believed her. I believed everything she said. That's why when I opened her drawer that evening, I wasn't looking for trouble. I was looking for a charger. Instead, I found the paper that changed my life. A folded document. My name nowhere on it. Mark Turner's name right at the top. My stomach dropped. What is this? I whispered to myself as I unfolded it. The word paternity hit me like a punch. My hands shook as I scanned the lines. Possible father. Mark Turner. My breath grew shallow. The front door opened. Ethan? You home? Emily called. I shoved the paper back into the drawer, but it was too late. My heart was already breaking. I'm in here, I said, forcing my voice to be steady. She walked in, smiling like nothing in our world was wrong. You look pale. What's up? I stared at her. Emily, why do you have a paternity test? Her smile froze. What? A test, I repeated, with Mark's name on it. She blinked fast. Babe, seriously? She let out a laugh, too quick, too loud. You're overthinking. That's not even what you think it is. Then what is it? I asked. It's nothing, she said, waving her hand. Just something the doctor printed wrong. I told them already. Printed wrong? I muttered. Yes, she insisted. Ethan, come on. You know me. She stepped closer. Why would I ever hide something from you? Her words sliced deeper than any admission. I don't know, I said quietly. But that paper is nothing, she cut in. Stop acting weird. You're stressing me out. I studied her face. Her eyes wouldn't meet mine. Emily, just tell me the truth. She groaned. Oh my God, can we not do this tonight? I'm tired. You're being dramatic. She pushed past me and sat on the bed. I said it's nothing. End of story. End of story? I repeated. Yes, she snapped. If something was wrong, I would tell you. I stood there, my chest tight. Would you? She shot me an annoyed look. Yes. Why are you acting like I'm some liar? I love you. You love me, I said slowly, but you hit a test. She rolled her eyes. Are we still on that? Ethan, please. You trust me, right? I opened my mouth, but no words came out. She sighed and softened her voice. Babe, 5 years. We've been through everything. Don't let one silly mix-up ruin our night. But the more she talked, the more her voice felt like a shield. A shield hiding something I wasn't supposed to see. I just want honesty, I whispered. And you have it, she said quickly. Silence filled the room. She stood up and wrapped her arms around me. Let's forget about it, okay? We're going to be parents. Let's focus on that. Her hug felt different. Too tight. Too desperate. My hands hovered before I finally placed them on her back. I'm sorry, I said softly, though I wasn't sure why. Maybe because I wanted to believe her. Maybe because the truth scared me. She kissed my cheek. Good. Now come help me pick baby names. Baby names. The word stabbed me. Sure, I said. Yeah. She walked ahead excitedly, talking about colors for the baby room, tossing ideas around like nothing was wrong. But as I followed her, my mind replayed the test over and over. Mark Turner. Possible father. Hidden in her drawer. My heart whispered what my mouth couldn't say. She's lying to me, and I might be living in a lie. I tried to act normal after finding the test, but my mind kept replaying it. Every smile Emily gave me felt rehearsed. Every I love you felt lighter than it used to. One night, while she picked up her towel and walked to the shower, she said, Don't stay up too late, okay? You look tired lately. I'm fine, I replied, even though I wasn't. The bathroom door closed. Water started running. My eyes drifted to her phone on the bed. No, I whispered to myself. Don't do it. But my hands moved anyway. I unlocked it using her birthday. It opened on the first try. A message popped up from Mark T. My heart dropped. I clicked it. Can we meet before the baby shower? We need to talk about everything. Then another message. Make sure Ethan never finds out. You know how he is. My chest tightened. You know how he is? What did that even mean? There were older messages too. Emily, he's been asking more questions. I'm scared. Mark, relax. He's clueless. Just keep acting sweet. Emily, what if he finds out? Mark, he won't. My fingers trembled as I scrolled. Emily, I miss you. Mark, I miss you too. The world around me blurred. I whispered, no, no, please no. Another message came in right then. Mark, you still coming tomorrow? Emily, yes. Same place. My vision went hot and sharp. I took screenshots, every message, every detail. I emailed them to myself, double-checking that the files sent. The bathroom door clicked. I locked the phone, placed it exactly where she left it, and sat on the edge of the bed, staring at nothing. Emily stepped out, drying her hair. Hey, why do you look like that? Like what? I asked. Like someone punched you in the soul. She laughed softly. Bad day at work? Yeah, I lied. Something like that. She sat beside me. You want to talk about it? No, I said. I'm okay. She leaned her head on my shoulder. You know you can tell me anything, right? The irony almost made me laugh. Instead, I nodded. I know. She didn't notice the way my body tensed under her touch. After she fell asleep, I slipped out of bed and walked into the living room. I called the only person I trusted. Liam answered on the second ring. Bro, it's midnight. You okay? No, I said. My voice cracked a little. I'm not. What happened? I found messages. Emily and Mark. He went quiet for a few seconds. What kind of messages? The kind that destroy everything, I said. She's been meeting him, talking about keeping things from me, telling him she misses him. Damn, he whispered. Are you sure? I have screenshots. I have everything. He took a breath. Ethan, I'm sorry. I know how much you love her. That's the worst part, I said. I still do. What are you going to do? I don't know, I admitted. If I confront her now, she'll lie again. She always has an excuse. You need a plan, he said. Not a fight. You're too emotional right now. I feel stupid, I muttered. Like the whole world is laughing at me. No, he said firmly. You're someone who trusted the wrong person. That's not stupidity. That's love. I rubbed my eyes. Rachel okay with you taking late calls? She's asleep, he said. And she'd want me to help you anyway. A silence settled for a moment. Liam, I said quietly, what if the baby isn't mine? He exhaled slowly. Then you deserve the truth. Whatever it is. I'm scared, I admitted. I know, he said. But don't rush. Watch her. Let her show you who she really is. I nodded even though he couldn't see me. Yeah. Okay. You're not alone, Ethan, he said softly. I'm here. Always. Thank you, I whispered. After hanging up, I stood in the dark, listening to my own heartbeat. I didn't feel anger yet, just pain. And the heavy weight of knowing something inside me had died that night. But one thing was clear. I was done pretending nothing was wrong. I didn't want to go to the baby shower, but Emily stood in front of the mirror that morning and said, Smile today, okay? Everyone's excited to see you. I forced a small one. Yeah, I'll try. She kissed my cheek. Good. Don't act weird. Her words stung. I'm acting weird? When we arrived, the living room was filled with pink and gold balloons. People shouted, Congratulations, and future dad coming through. I nodded, pretending everything was fine. Emily grabbed my arm. Don't wander off, okay? Stay close. I'm not a child, I muttered. What was that? She asked. Nothing. She waved excitedly at two women near the snack table. Oh, Chloe. Sophie. Come here. Chloe Adams approached first, giving me a shaky smile. Hey Ethan, she said. You look good. Do I? I asked, studying her face. You look nervous. She flinched. And no, just tired. Sophie came next, avoiding my eyes entirely. Hi, she whispered. I tilted my head. You two okay? Of course, Chloe said too fast. Why wouldn't we be? Emily jumped in. They're just overwhelmed. Event planning isn't easy. I nodded slowly. Right. Chloe swallowed hard and stepped back. Sophie followed. Emily tugged my sleeve. Stop staring at them like that. Like what? Like you're questioning something. Maybe I am, I said under my breath. She scowled. Ethan, don't start. Before I could answer, her mother, Linda Carter, rushed over with open arms. There he is. My perfect future son-in-law. I forced another smile. Hi, Linda. She cupped my face. You're going to be the best father. I tell everyone that. She turned to a nearby guest. Doesn't he look like he was born to be a dad? The words burned. I wanted to scream, I might not even be the father, but I nodded instead. Thank you, I said quietly. Linda squeezed my arm. Emily is lucky to have you. Men like you don't exist anymore. Emily grinned proudly. See? Everyone knows you're amazing. I pulled my arm away gently. Can I get some water? Sure, she said, frowning slightly. Don't be long. I walked to the drink table, breathing heavily. People kept patting my back. Congrats, man. You must be so excited. Fatherhood changes everything. I whispered, yeah, I bet it does, to no one in particular. Chloe appeared beside me, voice low. Ethan, are you okay? No, I said. Are you? She froze. What do you mean? You and Sophie keep looking at me like you're guilty. She stepped back. I don't know what you're talking about. Chloe. I said her name slowly. Just tell me, did you know something? Her eyes darted around. Ethan, please, don't ask me. That's an answer, I said bitterly. Sophie rushed over. Chloe, come help me with the gifts. Chloe let out a shaky breath. Yeah, coming. They both hurried away. I watched them whisper intensely, and it only made my chest tighten more. Emily returned, looping her arm around mine like nothing in the world was wrong. There you are. Everyone keeps asking where you went. Had to breathe, I said. She laughed, assuming it was a joke. You're so dramatic. I stared at her. Am I? Yes, she teased, kissing my cheek. But you're the best man in the world. Her words hit like poison. Emily, I said softly, why do you keep saying that? Because it's true, she said. Why? I shook my head. No reason. She didn't notice the bitterness in my voice. She dragged me toward the crowd. Come on. They're about to open the gifts. I stood there while guests clapped and cheered. Emily acted like the happiest woman alive. But every time she laughed, every time she touched me, every time someone called me Dad, my heart cracked a little more. Eventually, Liam texted me. How are you holding up? I replied. I'm surrounded by people, but I've never felt more alone. As Emily held up a tiny pair of baby shoes and everyone shouted, Ah! She turned to me and whispered, Say something cute. I stared at the shoes, then at her. No, I said quietly. Her smile faded. Ethan? I turned away. In that moment, I made myself a promise. I won't let her play me anymore. I couldn't sleep after the baby shower. Every smile, every lie, every whispered message replayed in my head. By morning, I knew I needed real proof. I called Mason Reed, my old college roommate, now a doctor. Bro, can we meet? I asked. He immediately heard the tension in my voice. Ethan? What's going on? I'll explain in person, I said. Please. We met in a quiet cafe near the hospital. Mason sat down, adjusting his glasses. You look like hell. I feel worse, I said. I need a paternity test. His eyebrows shot up. Yours? Yeah. He leaned in. And Emily doesn't know? No, I said. She can't know. He exhaled. Ethan, talk to me. What happened? I found messages between her and Mark Turner. And a test. A paternity test in her drawer. Not with my name on it. Mason closed his eyes. Damn. I'm sorry. I need the truth, I said. Can you help me? He tapped his fingers on the table. Legally, yes. But we have to do it the right way. Tell me how. You bring me a sample from you, he said. And if you can get something from Emily, hair, toothbrush, anything, I'll handle the rest. I nodded slowly. I can do that. He placed a hand on my shoulder. Are you sure you're ready for the answer? No, I admitted. But I need it anyway. Later that afternoon, I drove to Mark's gym. I didn't plan to confront him. I just wanted to see him face to face. He spotted me as soon as I walked in. Ethan. Man, long time. He forced a grin. You thinking of joining the gym? No, I said, staring at him. Just wanted to check the place out. He laughed nervously. Cool. Emily said you're busy with work. She told you that? I asked. Yeah. She mentioned it. I stepped closer. So you talk to her often? His eyes flickered. You know, here and there. We're friends. Right? I said. Friends. He shifted uncomfortably. Is something wrong? I pulled out my phone and pretended to check something. No. Just wanted to see the man who's been in my fiancé's life so much lately. His jaw tightened. Ethan, don't take things the wrong way. I haven't taken anything yet, I said. But I'm looking. He swallowed hard. Look, man, Emily and I don't want excuses, I cut in. Have a good day. I walked out before he could respond. Outside, I leaned against my car. My pulse was racing. I opened Emily's purse, which I'd taken with me under the excuse of cleaning it out. Inside was the ultrasound. I held it up beside the picture I secretly took of Mark in the gym. Something about the shape of the jaw, the curve of the nose. My stomach twisted. "Please," I whispered. "Please not this." 2 days later Mason called. "Ethan," he said quietly, "I have the results." My throat tightened. "Tell me. Are you somewhere private?" "I'm in my car," I said. "Just tell me." He took a breath. "You're a 0% matched. You're not the father." The world stopped moving. I squeezed the steering wheel so hard my knuckles turned white. "0? "Yes," he said. "I'm sorry." I closed my eyes. No, this can't." "Ethan." I didn't hear the rest. Tears blurred my vision. I dropped my forehead onto the steering wheel and whispered, "Why me?" over and over. I had loved her. I had trusted her. And she had destroyed everything. When the tears finally stopped, something inside me hardened. Now I knew what I had to do. I stared at the stack of papers on my desk. Screenshots, messages, the paternity test. My hands shook as I whispered, "This is it." Liam stepped inside my apartment and shut the door behind him. "You ready for this?" "No," I admitted. "But I'm doing it anyway." He walked over and lifted one of the printed screenshots. "Damn. Emily really thought she'd get away with this." "She still thinks she's winning," I said. "She's planning some emotional speech at the baby shower. I'm supposed to stand next to her and smile like an idiot." Liam exhaled. "So, the big reveal is happening right after her speech?" "That's the plan," I said. "Projector, slideshow, audio, everything." He nodded slowly. "And you're sure you want to do it publicly?" "I'm done protecting her feelings," I said. "She didn't think twice about destroying mine." Liam set his hand on my shoulder. "Whatever happens, I've got your back." I looked at the laptop where the slideshow sat ready. "I just hope I can get through this without losing my mind." "You won't," he said. "You've held on this long." I tried to laugh, but it came out hollow. "Barely." My phone buzzed. A message from Emily, "Don't forget the white shirt for the shower. Love you." I stared at the screen until Liam asked, "You okay?" "No," I whispered. "She still says she loves me." "Bro, she doesn't love you. She loves the version of you that covers her lies." I swallowed hard. I used to think she was the best thing in my life. "And now?" he asked. "Now I don't even know who she is." I sat down, running my fingers through my hair. Sometimes I think about the good moments, our late-night drives, how she'd fall asleep on my shoulder, the stupid way she laughed when she was nervous. "That wasn't fake," Liam said gently. "But the biggest thing was," I said. "The one thing that mattered." He didn't argue. He didn't need to. A knock echoed from the front door. I opened it to find my dad, James Hayes, standing there with his familiar worried look. "You all right, son?" "No," I said. "But I'm working on it." He stepped inside and glanced at the table full of evidence. "So it's happening." "Tomorrow," I said quietly. Her big baby shower moment. Dad walked over, picked up the paternity results and sighed. "You didn't deserve this." "I know," I whispered. "But knowing doesn't make it hurt any less." He turned to me, voice steady. "Son, truth hurts, but lies destroy." I swallowed the knot forming in my throat. I keep asking myself if I'm doing the right thing. "You are," he said. "You're choosing honesty. You're choosing yourself. That's never wrong." "What if she breaks down?" I asked. "What if her family turns on me?" "Then they show who they really are," Dad replied. "Let the truth speak for itself." I looked at the projector remote sitting on the table. "I'm scared." "That means you're human," he said with a small smile. "But being scared doesn't make you weak. Staying silent would." Liam chimed in. "He's right. Tomorrow isn't about revenge. It's about ending the lie." I exhaled shakily. "I just want my life back." "You'll get it," Dad said. "But you have to walk through the fire first." I nodded, finally picking up the slideshow remote. "Then let it burn." Liam smirked. "That's the spirit." Dad squeezed my shoulder. "We'll be there. You won't stand alone." For the first time in weeks, I felt a flicker of strength. "Tomorrow," I said, "everything changes." Emily's baby shower looked like something out of a magazine. Flowers everywhere, soft lights, and 100 faces pretending to care. I stood near the back, watching her glide around the room like nothing in the world was broken. She looked beautiful, glowing, fake. Every smile she gave made my chest tighten. "Ethan, there you are," she called out, waving. "Come meet Aunt Grace." "I'll be there," I said, forcing a smile. My cheeks hurt from pretending. Liam stepped beside me. You ready? He whispered. No, I muttered. But I'm doing it anyway. He squeezed my shoulder. We're right here. Rachel gave me a sympathetic look from across the room. She knew enough to understand this was going to explode. Emily tapped her glass. Everyone, if you could gather around, I want to say a few words before the games. Her voice rang with excitement. People clapped. I didn't. She stepped up to the stage, holding her little note cards. I'm so grateful you all came to celebrate this beautiful journey with us. And to Ethan, she placed her hand over her heart. The most amazing man. The man who's going to be the best father in the world. Those words stabbed deeper than I expected. Someone in the crowd shouted, Speech Ethan. Emily laughed. Yes, come on, baby. Say something. I walked toward the stage slowly. Liam whispered, It's time, as I passed him. Emily smiled at me like everything was perfect. Here, she said, handing me the microphone. I looked at her for a long, quiet second. Thank you, Emily, I said calmly. I do have something to say. The room fell silent instantly. I've spent the last few weeks trying to understand what trust really means, I began. Trying to understand what love is, and what it isn't. Emily's smile tightened. Ethan, what are you? I thought I was building a family, I continued. I thought I was becoming a father. Someone whispered in the crowd. I pulled my phone from my pocket. But sometimes life shows you the truth in ways you never expected. Emily stepped closer. Ethan, stop. What are you doing? I clicked the projector remote Liam handed me earlier. My screenshots appeared behind us. Her messages with Mark. Gasps filled the room. What the hell? Someone muttered. Chloe looked down immediately. Sophie covered her mouth. Linda clutched her chest, whispering, Emily, no. Emily shook her head, panicking. These are taken out of context. Ethan, talk to me privately. Before the baby shower, I read aloud. Make sure Ethan never finds out. The room erupted in stunned murmurs. Mark stood from his seat, face pale. Bro, this is crazy. Emily and these are old messages. I clicked to the next slide. Him admitting things. Her flirting. Plans they made behind my back. Stop. Emily screamed. Please, Ethan, please. I lifted my hand. I'm not finished. She froze. Then I pulled out the envelope. There's one more thing. Emily's legs seemed to tremble. Don't, she whispered. Please don't. I opened the paternity test. This, I said, my voice steady, is the legal paternity result. Linda covered her face. Oh God. I read the words slowly, letting each one land like a hammer. Probability of paternity, 0%. The room went dead quiet. Emily's jaw dropped. Her face emptied of color. Mark stuttered, I never said, Emily told me. I ignored him. Emily collapsed to her knees in front of me. Ethan, please? Her fingers grabbed at my hand desperately. I can explain. I swear I can explain. I didn't mean for any of this. I love you. Please don't do this. Please don't embarrass me. Please. I pulled my hand away. Don't touch me, I said quietly. She broke into sobs. I'm begging you, don't leave me like this. Mark muttered, Emily, stop. This is insane. She glared at him through tears. Shut up. This is your fault. Chloe whispered, I told her this would come out someday. Sophie nodded silently, guilt written across her face. Linda approached, trembling. Ethan, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. I stepped back, looking at all of them. At the lies. At the broken trust scattered through the room like glass. Then I looked down at Emily, who clutched the air like she was drowning. In that moment, everything inside me went quiet. I will not raise another man's child, I said. The words echoed like a verdict. Emily screamed, Ethan, no. Please, please, don't leave me. I handed the microphone back to Liam and walked off the stage. Everyone watched. No one stopped me. Emily kept calling my name, voice cracking, desperate, broken. But I didn't turn around. Not once. I walked out of the hall and let the door close behind me. I spent the first 2 days in silence. No music, no TV, no notifications. Just the sound of my own breathing, finally steady for once. My phone buzzed nonstop, but I didn't touch it. On the third morning, Liam called. I actually answered. Still alive? He asked. Barely, I said. But breathing feels different now. Good different. Free different. He exhaled. Emily's been calling Rachel nonstop. She's losing it. I know, I said. My phone looks like it's on fire. What are you gonna do? Nothing, I said. Absolutely nothing. After I hung up, the knocking started. I ignored it until a voice cracked through the door. Ethan, please, open up. Emily. I froze listening. I'm sorry, she cried. I'm so sorry. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Please talk to me. I stayed quiet. Just say something, she begged. Anything. I stepped back from the door and whispered, no more. Eventually her sobs faded down the hallway. The next day Mark called 6 times. I picked up on the 7th just to end it. Ethan, bro, this whole thing, it's been blown out of proportion. Don't call me bro, I said. You don't understand. My girlfriend left me, man. She took everything. I came home and she was gone. That's not my problem. My boss found out, he continued desperately. Clients are canceling. They won't even let me teach classes. You ruined my job. I didn't ruin anything, I said. You did. Come on, man. Help me fix this. Fix yourself, I replied and hung up. He didn't call again. Later that evening, Chloe sent a long message. Then another. Then Sophie. The last line from Chloe read, we should have told you. I'm sorry. We were scared she'd hurt herself if the truth came out. Sophie wrote, you didn't deserve any of it. Please don't hate us. I didn't reply to either. On day 5, my doorbell rang again, this time softer, hesitant. Ethan? It was Linda. I opened the door an inch. Her eyes were swollen, her hair messy. Can we talk? I stepped aside silently. She walked in, wiping tears. She's falling apart, Linda said. She's not eating. She barely speaks. That's unfortunate, I said calmly. Please, she whispered, don't be so cold. She made a mistake. I looked at her. A mistake is forgetting an anniversary. A mistake is losing your keys. Lying about a child's father for months? That's a choice. Linda covered her face. She told her landlord the baby was yours. She used your name on the form. He found out, and he's evicting her. I stared at the floor. She did that to herself. She has nowhere to go, Linda said. She's staying with me for now, but she keeps saying she wants you. She keeps saying she can't live without you. I shook my head. I lived without the truth for months. She can live without me now. Linda's voice cracked. You don't mean that. I do. She looked at me with slow realization. You're really done. Yes, I said. For the first time. I'm really done. She nodded painfully and stood. I won't bother you again. I just hoped. She trailed off and walked to the door. Take care, Ethan. You too. When she left, the quiet felt different, like fresh air. I went to the balcony and let the cold breeze hit me. For the first time in years, I didn't feel the weight of lies pressing on my chest. My phone buzzed again, another message from Emily. I know I don't deserve forgiveness, but I can't breathe without you. I blocked the number. When I turned back inside, I caught myself smiling, small, tired, but real. Not because her world was falling apart, but because mine was finally being rebuilt. When Emily texted, please, just one last time, I stared at the screen for a long minute. I didn't agree for her. I agreed for me. We met at a small cafe far from town. I walked in first. She entered a minute later, and the sight of her almost stopped me. She looked thinner, pale, eyes red from nights without sleep. She whispered, Ethan, thank you for coming. I nodded once. Sit. She sat slowly, hands shaking. I didn't think you'd actually show. I needed closure, I said. That's all. She swallowed hard. I know I look terrible. You look tired, I said. That's all. Her voice broke. I haven't been okay. Not since that day. I'm aware, I said quietly. She let out a shaky breath. Ethan, I want to explain. Go ahead, I said. I'm listening. She pressed her hands together. I didn't cheat because I wanted to replace you. I didn't fall in love with him. It wasn't like that. Then what was it like? I asked. She looked down. I was scared. You're too good. You're stable. You're calm. You're everything I'm not. Tears rolled down her cheeks. I thought I'd lose you if the baby wasn't yours, so I thought lying would keep you close. I stared at her. Lying wasn't protection. It was betrayal. I know, she whispered. Every day since you left, I replay everything I did. I hate myself. She reached for my hand slowly, hesitantly. I didn't move. Mark meant nothing, she said. We were stupid. Careless. It was a mistake that ruined everything. A mistake you kept for months, I said. A mistake you smiled through. A mistake you let me celebrate. I was weak, she cried. You were the only good thing in my life. I didn't want to lose you. You lost me the moment you lied. Her shoulders shook. I don't expect you to come back. I needed you to know I never stopped loving you. I let her words sit there for a moment. Then I spoke slowly. Emily, I don't hate you. She looked up, eyes wide. You don't? No, I said. Hating you would keep me tied to this. I'm done being tied to pain. Her lip trembled. Then, does that mean there's a chance for us? No, I said gently but firmly. There isn't. She covered her mouth as she sobbed. Please don't say that. Please. I can change. I can fix myself. I just need time. I'm not coming back, I said softly. Not now. Not ever. Ethan, she leaned forward. I'll do anything. Just give me one more chance. It's not about chances, I said. It's about trust. That's gone. She wiped her face. Then what am I supposed to do without you? You figure out who you are, I said. Just like I'm figuring out who I am. She let out a broken laugh. Do you think you'll ever love someone again? I stood slowly. I already do. She froze. Who? Myself. Her face crumpled. Please, don't walk away. Not like this. I have to, I said. For both of us. She stood too, reaching for me. Ethan. I stepped back. Goodbye, Emily. She whispered, I love you. I turned away. I hope one day you love yourself too. As I walked out of the cafe, her sobs echoed behind me. But for the first time, the sound didn't pull me back. Push me forward. 3 months passed before I even realized how different my life had become. The silence in my apartment didn't scare me anymore. It felt earned. One morning, Liam called while I was making coffee. Still waking up early like a responsible adult? He joked. Trying to, I said. Helps keep my mind clear. You sound better, he said. Lighter. I feel lighter, I admitted. Painful lighter, but still lighter. He laughed softly. Rachel wants you over for dinner tonight. Only if she's not making that burnt lasagna again. From the background, Rachel yelled, I heard that. I smiled. Fine. I'll come. After we hung up, I sat on my couch and breathed. Simple, quiet breathing, something I hadn't been able to do for years. Later that afternoon, Dad called. How's my boy doing today? He asked. Decent, I said. Working on myself. I can hear it in your voice, he replied. You sound grounded. I'm trying, Dad, I said. Some days are good. Some days aren't. That's still growth, he said. Proud of you. His words settled something inside me. Thanks, I said. I needed that. Listen, he added gently, healing isn't a race. Take your time. There's no deadline. I know, I said. But it feels good to finally move forward. That evening at Liam's place, Rachel handed me a plate. You look healthier, she said. That's your nice way of telling me I looked dead before, I joked. Well, yeah, she admitted, shrugging. Liam sat beside me. Seriously though, man. You're doing great. I'm trying to live slow, I said. Slow is safe. Rachel nodded. Slow is also smart. We talked for hours, no drama, no lies, no fear. Just friends who refused to let me fall apart. After dinner, as I walked back to my car, Liam followed me out. He asked, You ever think about dating again? Sometimes, I said. Then I remember the mess. He smirked. Not everyone is Emily. I know, I said. But I'm not rushing anything. He patted my shoulder. Good. You deserve peace before love. Peace. The words stayed with me as I drove home. Over the following weeks, I focused on work. I stayed late but not out of stress, out of motivation. My boss noticed. One day she approached me. Ethan, you've been sharp lately. Focused. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I'm just trying to rebuild things, I said. You're doing it well, she replied. Hearing that felt like winning a silent battle I'd been fighting alone. Later, during a small company event, a woman introduced herself to me. Hi, she said with a shy smile. I'm Natalie. Ethan, I said. I know, she laughed. You gave a great presentation. Thanks. I wasn't sure anyone actually listened. I listened, she said. You seem thoughtful. I felt a small flutter of something I hadn't felt in months, but I kept my voice steady. I'm still figuring myself out, I said. That's okay, she replied. So am I. We talked for a bit. Simple. No expectations. No pressure. When she asked if we could talk again sometime, I didn't panic. Yeah, I said. I'd like that. That night, as I sat alone on my balcony, the city lights blinking below me, I let the memories of everything I'd survived wash over me. Emily, the lies, the heartbreak, the tearing open of everything I thought my life was. I whispered to myself, I survived it. The air felt softer around me. Pain had wounded me, but it had shaped me too. It had taught me boundaries. It had taught me self-respect. It had taught me freedom. And freedom, real freedom, hurt at first. But slowly, gently, it healed. I stand at the top of the hill, the wind brushing against my face like a reminder that I'm still here, still breathing, still moving forward. So this is it, I murmur to myself. Liam chuckles behind me. You always talk like you're narrating a movie. I look back at him. Maybe my life finally feels like one. Rachel crosses her arms with a teasing smile. A dramatic one. But at least you're no longer stuck in the sad scenes. I'm trying, I say. Some days hurt more than others. Liam nods. Healing isn't a straight line. You're doing better than you think. I smile because I finally believe that. My phone vibrates. I glance at the screen and my chest tightens for a moment. Emily again? Rachel asks gently. I nod. The message is simple. I hope you find real happiness. Liam leans closer. You don't have to answer. I know, I say. And I won't. I put the phone in my pocket, feeling the weight of closure settle in my bones. For months I tried to understand why she did what she did. Now I realize it doesn't matter anymore. Rachel steps closer. You know, I'm proud of you. For what? I ask. For choosing yourself, she says. Most people stay trapped in the hurt. You didn't. Liam adds, you rebuilt everything. Your work, your confidence, your peace. Not everything, I say, but enough. I breathe out slowly. There was a time I thought betrayal had destroyed me. Now I see it forced me to face parts of myself I kept avoiding. Rachel nods. Pain changes people. Yeah, I say, but maybe it changed me for the better. We start walking along the hilltop path. The sun rises, painting the sky gold. You remember the day you told us everything? Liam asks. You were shaking, man. I was lost, I say. I didn't trust anything, not even myself. Rachel bumps my shoulder lightly. Look at you now. You actually laugh again. Guess I'm learning, I say. Love isn't blind trust. It's honesty, respect, choice. Liam smiles. And you're choosing better this time. I'm choosing me, I say. A small group of hikers passes by, greeting us with friendly nods. I nod back, feeling something warm in my chest. For months I walked around like the world was tinted with betrayal. Now everything seems brighter, clearer, like my eyes finally adjusted to the truth. Rachel glances at me. You've met new people lately, right? Yeah, I say. Taking it slow. Liam grins. Slow is good. Means you're thinking straight. I'm not rushing into another disaster, I say. I'm learning to trust the journey. We reach a small overlook. The valley stretches out beneath us like a map of everything I survived. Funny, I say softly. I thought losing her was the end of my story. Rachel steps beside me. It was just the end of a chapter. A painful one, Liam adds, but necessary. I nod. Betrayal taught me more about myself than love ever did. The sunlight breaks fully over the horizon, warm and steady. I close my eyes for a moment and let it hit my face. For the first time in a long time, the future doesn't scare me. It feels open, wide, waiting. Liam pats my back. Ready to head down? I breathe in, then exhale slowly. Ready. My story isn't over, I say softly, almost to myself.